Hi everybody, I'm David Zeiser, and I'm here to talk with you today about wedding photography. Wedding photography has gone through a whole bunch of changes since I got involved in this business a few years ago. Look how long we've been involved in digital photography. I switched to shooting digital around the end of the year 2000. My gosh, that's 7 years, 8 years ago. So most of us have really adopted digital photography in our profession, in our portraits, in our weddings, whatever other photography we might happen to be doing. It's interesting when I give lectures these days, I ask the audience, I said, how many people have never shot film before? And it's amazing the number of hands that are being raised these days. A couple of years ago, it was just a couple in the audience, which was still shocking to the film guys that were still sitting in the audience. But more and more people have never touched a film camera before. And it's something we have to be aware of. Many of you in the audience maybe have never shot film before, but it was my bread and butter for a number of years. But I'll tell you, I love the digital. I love the versatility it brings to our profession. I love the creativity it brings to our profession. And I love the beauty. I think we're delivering the prettiest photographs we ever have delivered to our clients these days because of digital. Now, what am I talking about in our wedding photography today, in our lessons today? You know what? The thing that really makes us different from so many shooters out there is how we use our light. Since the age of digital, which is for the last couple, 4, 5, 6 years as people came on board with digital, there's been a tremendous amount of more shooters out there. There's a tremendous increase in wedding shooters out there. We think we can go to Best Buy or Adorama or B&H or whatever, pick up our cameras, put a flash on top of it, and all of a sudden we're wedding shooters. But I'll tell you, I've been at it a long time, and I know that whether I was involved in it 30, 20, 15, 10 years ago, there was always one prime directive for me in my photography. And that prime directive was I had to make my work look different from anybody else out there. It was a way I was able to kind of raise my head above the crowd, to just have my clients seek me out because of those differences. It's the differences that we bring to our photography that help our clients seek us out and find us among the masses out there. It's the reason they want to hire us. It's because our photography looks different to them. So today, with so many shooters out there, so many photographers with their Nikons and their Canons and every other brand that's out there, and with their on-camera flashes, and they're bouncing, they're doing this and that and everything else with their flashes, what can we do that's different? How can we make our photography look more different than the masses out there? Ladies and gentlemen, the easiest way to make our photography look different is how we light it. Not just in the posing, but let's talk about the basic lighting on the scene. You know what? So many people have their on-camera flash. It goes straight ahead or off of a ceiling or whatever it happens to be. But if we can put a pretty light on our subjects, the clients will seek us out because we're flattering them in those photographs. So in this first video, what I want to talk about is how we can go ahead and use our on-camera flash in ways more creatively maybe we've even thought about, to actually get these photons that are coming out of this flash head, and instead of just going right into our bride and groom, maybe bouncing them off a wall over here, then coming back, hitting our bride and groom to put a beautiful direction of light on our subject. What are some of the other things we can do? Well, we're going to see how much creativity we can wring out of our lighting with our on-camera flash. That's the topic of this video tutorial.